Hi everyone, it's Stephanie, and today I'm going to teach you how to make my favorite drink, a drink I drink every day, twice a day, golden milk. Golden milk is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancerous, and really delicious. Super good for you and super easy, which is why I love this drink. So let's come over here and I'm going to teach you how to make my drink. This drink consists of 3 ingredients that you only need to make it. However, I add a lot more ingredients to make it super tasty. You're going to need to use turmeric. Now, I purchase turmeric in bulk because the amount of turmeric I use, it doesn't pay to buy a small spice bottle. So we're going to take from here turmeric, about, I would say, a 1/3 cup. And the portion I'm going to make will last you a week to 2. You shouldn't keep it in your fridge more than 2 weeks, but it's good to make always new. You put over here your turmeric powder in your pot, and to this pot you're going to add some water, filtered water. Okay, turn on your flame, and I am looking to make over here a paste, not a soup, a paste. And you do that by slowly adding water. So here is the water. I am stirring it in here, and I would like it to resemble tomato paste. So little by little, you're going to add some water. Stir it, stir it, stir it. You don't want it to rapidly boil, you want it to simmer. So turn on the flame and let it do that. And while this is cooking over here, I'm going to add an essential ingredient that makes turmeric absorbed by your body better. You need a fat, and the fat of choice I use is coconut oil. So add to that 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, big heaping ones. Remember, this is not going to get consumed all in one shot, and this happens to be one of the healthy fats that your body craves and needs, so it's all good. So stir this up, the oil, back into the paste. Want to see how it looks? Here it goes. And the last ingredient that your body needs in order to make turmeric absorb better is black pepper. So add to that black pepper. You don't need a lot, but you do need enough to cover the whole top. So I'm going to just put quite a bit in here, and that's it, and stir it. This paste we will continue to simmer a good 10-15 minutes until it becomes super thick, and slowly add to that more water little by little. As this is simmering, I'm going to add to it all these other optional ingredients which make it taste so good. You want to do it. So we're going to take ginger. Now, ginger should always be peeled. I heard it has a fungus on the skin. So I already peeled here some ginger, and I have my grater over here, and I'm going to grate a whole big chunk of ginger. And here we go. So here's the ginger, all in here. Put the ginger in there. Now let's take a look at our paste again. It is becoming nicely thick. Perfect. I'm going to add to that a little more water. To that ginger, I'm going to add freshly grated nutmeg. You could use nutmeg powder for sure, but I always like the taste of things grated fresh. So take your grater again and grate directly into your pot some nutmeg. I use a whole entire nutmeg. Delicious. It really gives, oops, slippery little suckers. Anyway, I love the taste of nutmeg in this drink. It really gives it a whole different taste. So here is the nutmeg. And the last ingredient that makes it taste yummy is cinnamon powder. So a big shake of cinnamon powder. Now we're going to stir it again. And do you see how smooth it is? This is the way I want it to look. This mixture will simmer for a good 10 minutes. When this mixture is done, you can pour it into here, which is what I always do. I get a glass Pyrex dish. Here is an example of a golden milk paste that I have made earlier, and it's super thick. And I keep it in my refrigerator because whenever I want to have a drink ready to go, I just boil water, put a whole teaspoon in my cup, and I have a milk ready to go. It's like your morning coffee, but instead a really super healthy drink. Now it's called golden milk, not because you're drinking anything dairy over here. I use a nut milk. Coconut milk is awesome with this. I use almond milk with this. So I'm going to show you what happens. This is the golden milk paste that I'm pretty happy with because I wanted to have the consistency of tomato paste. And here it is. If it's too thick, again, add a little more water, little by little, and you get that nice consistency that we have over here. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to show you what the next step is. Over here I have a pot of water I already filled up, and I added to that a big heaping teaspoon of the paste. I'm going to boil this, let it boil, and pour it into a glass. Once this boils, we can add to the glass some milk. And I always take a ladle to make it messy because turmeric does stain. And I pour it into my cup. Notice how it's starting to turn golden because of the milk. And to this drink, I'm going to make it tastier by adding some raw honey. Raw honey is super healthy for you. Don't buy processed honey, raw honey. You can omit this step. People don't want extra sweetness, but for those who want it to taste super delicious, here is your golden milk drink. Now, just to be on the safe side, because I need black pepper to absorb the turmeric, I always just put a little thing of black pepper on the top. And here you go. Delicious golden milk. Enjoy into your health.